Hello and welcome to MavTV. I'm John Campbell. This week's challenge is to wear festive and comfy clothing this Friday.
And I am Neptune. The event of the week is Thursday, December 7th. There's a swim meet versus Southridge at the Aloha Swim Center at 3 p.m.
This week represents the 4th annual Yuletide at Mountainside Performances, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Here is Alex with more.
So Yuletide at Mountainside is a winter holiday extravaganza pretty much that's put on by the Performing Arts Department. It's ensembles from the vocal department, from choir, from band, and then we've also got technical direction with Mr. Goff, our drama director. The ticket money goes directly into the Performing Arts Department. The band, choir, and theater departments have solos, we have duets, we have chamber groups. I hope that everybody can come. You will not be disappointed. And yeah, QR code is on the posters you'll see around the school. So please come and say hello.
The process for getting Yuletide together has been pretty fun. Obviously, I'm filling in for Mr. Xander. I'm basically putting the last little pieces together for the wind ensemble, so I get to do all the fun stuff, making sure that they are balanced appropriately, that they'll be supporting the choir appropriately, and they're doing a really great job at getting nice, full, warm sounds. It's also been a little tricky having to coordinate with, a director outside of Yuletide. But things are coming together really nicely.
Sweet silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away.
Our holiday sharing deliveries have been fulfilled with 450 gift requests. This week, those gifts will be delivered. Good job, Mavs.
The gingerbread house competition is this week. See the announcements for more details.
Don't forget the t-shirt design for Stuff the Stables is due this week.
Science fair signups are ending this week. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Stevens.
Many of you may have heard of the Portland Public Schools strike in November. MavTV's John Campbell and Malcolm Stone looked at the impact that the strike had on some Mountainside staff.
On Wednesday, November 1st, Portland Public Schools went on teachers' strike for more suitable conditions for teaching. For the past 2 weeks, the entire school district has been closed down, with students missing out on education.
Estimates for comfortable cost of living in Portland are around $75,000 a year, while the average PPS teacher only makes $50,000.
Teachers get a small strike fund from the union, which is about a $25,000 per year salary, but it's not nearly as much as their normal salary, which is still difficult to live on.
As well as the wages, teachers are protesting poor health coverage and large class sizes that are difficult to pay appropriate amount of attention to.
We decided to seek out a parent in the Portland Public School District to see what they thought about their children not getting an education.
Well, I have 5 kids, and they're from ages 6 all the way to 16. At this point, it hasn't been too inconvenient. If the strike continues on past Thanksgiving, I think we'll really have to start thinking about some other childcare.
How do you think they'll recover from the PPS strike?
Well, we've been trying to set them up with a schedule, so they do about a half an hour reading. PPS has given them some computer programs that they can do on their computer, so they do about an hour of schoolwork.
On Sunday, November 26th, negotiations finished for the strike and the students returned to school after 11 days off. In the end, the teachers were promised smaller class sizes and a 14.4% pay increase. Luckily, BSD recently renegotiated their terms with the union, so the likelihood of something like this happening in our district is low.
With all that in mind, what do you think about this issue?
The strike is now over and students are back to school. Portland Public Schools, in an effort to reclaim some days, will be in session next week, but students who don't show up to school will not be punished or fall behind.
The No Shave November winners were Mr. Reinhold for staff and Matthew Brothers for students. This contributed $300 for donations to treat and defeat prostate cancer.
The Winter Wishes Dance, which will be February 3rd, is selling guest passes that are now available this week at the Shoebox.
That's all for today, and remember,
Go Mavs! Thanks for watching this episode of MavTV.